Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever Russian tutorial on how to play Russian tank destroyers, brought to you by a genuine Russian. Now, first rule of Russian tank destroyers, have vodka at the ready. Hold up. 1 shot, 2 shot, big fucking shot, 2, 3 shot, 4 shot. Okay, so before game start, take number 1 shot. Always remember to refill, because during game, every time you hit shot, must take shot. You see this is what people call the synergies. Now, into the gaming place. Now I can tell you some rules why the game is beginning to play with Russian TDs. First rule, never aim. Never aim. Second rule, twitch as you shoot. Must twitch. Must twitch. Makes it much easier for BL10 when fire somewhere not near where you try to aim. Makes much easier for BL10 to hit if you twitch. So make your reticle nice and big. Let's fast forward. Fantastic. Excellent. So, I am looking to find myself big Russian beefy bush, not little American bush, that I can hide my big Russian pancake thing in. We're going to make our way into this bush and we're going to smack the living hell out of any of the Germans like the Iron Curtain did between the 1940s and 1980s. I don't mean Haiti as in the place, I mean 1980s. You hear the difference, I'm sure. So anyway, how you can tell I'm a genuine Russian? You go to my Twitter, you look on there. I have no verification, I just have Russian verification. I have hammer and sickle instead of tick. Now in this game, I make cardinal sin here in Russian TD. I change position. Which is something you should never do, unless you are a professional Russian, or you have played enough Russian tanks to know, okay, it's okay for me to reposition, because I'm Russian, and I understand my tank. I have a symbiotic relations with my tank. So we're going to take this position up on the cliff. Cliffs is always good. You can be shooting down at people, and troll cannon. Nothing trolls like troll can. We're gonna get onto this corner. We see the enemies are pushing down by the beach, which is not what you want. This reminds me of Normandy landings, but I don't have the pleasure of shooting anybody at the Normandy landings. Is that a little unpolitically correct? Boom! Suka, bled! 722 damage, shot down. Shot. Then we pull back from the iron bush curtain, from not the wooden curtain, let's say. Fire down the upper plate. We miss tank. It's because I did not refill my vodka when commentary. This is why we not hit. I refill now. And then we look down again. Now we think we are unspotted. Take a nice French tank. 790 suka, bled, again. See what I'm doing? I'm aiming fully, but I'm pulling back at the same time as firing. Make sure BL10 is insanely accurate. And now he thinks we are here, but he cannot. Suka, bled, again! Oh! Suka! And one thing in Russian tank what you need to make sure you do is look after ally. Because... Oh! Suka, bled! This is why Russian tanks are so successful. The more shots of vodka you do, the more impressive Russian you become, the better experience you have in Russian tank. Firing. Whoa! Not a great shot there. Rolling a little low. Not very Russian, but pretty awesome nonetheless. Sorry, I got to refill this shot as well. Okay. I've only got 4 glasses. In Soviet Russia, you're only allowed a maximum of 3 friends. One of them including a girlfriend as well. Suka, blядь! Up to 4,639 damage. If anyone wants to play the Russian game with me, then that's fine. I take a shot from the lava. Russian armor cannot hold up for some reason. I'm not sure how I take damage. 689. Another shot there. See how I bring the successful shots with all of the vodkas. My stomach is beginning to hurt. It's beginning to swell with all of the vodkas. It's not extremely pleasant, but if you are 100% Russian, you want to fire BL-10 gun, you must do shot. I do shot now. Okay. Hopefully the action cools down a bit for a while. So, I am, just to let you know, I am firing SPCR, Stalinium Piercing Composite Rigid Shells. And they cause, obviously, maximum damage. They can penetrate anything. If there's a perfectly angled mouse in front of you, it's not a problem, because it is girly German tank, big fat German. And instead, you know, I'm not a bratwurst. I do not like bratwurst. Big fat German inventions. And that's what the mouse is, a big fat German bratwurst. I much prefer the vodkas. There's no invention in the world like vodkas. I'm German, I like schnapps. Ugh. What are you talking about? Get some vodka down you. Suka, bleh. I'm waiting for this IS-6. Unfortunately, even though his armor is Russian, my Stalinium Piercing Composite Regis rounds just managed to go straight through the Stalinium armor, which is usually when immovable force meets... No, the unstoppable force. Sorry, the vodka getting to me. The unstoppable force meets immovable objects. It is difficult, you know, and nothing happened. But when you are firing the Stalinium rigid rounds, then unfortunately for anyone, they will get penetrated. Oh! What is going on? I haven't penned anything in so long, I'm starting to sober up. It's not very pleasant for me. Well, anyway, we're going to get this little German who thinks he can run. You can't run. I build Stalinium wall in front of you. Not a shot. Suka, bled! Love it. So I'm teaching you little Westerners how to play Russian tanks here. I hope you're getting the hang of them. I hope you're starting to enjoy the potential. Suka, bled! Only one shot left full. Jesus. Alright. Pour some of these shots. Fantastic. I would love to get a shot on this Ferdinand, but I could have said fuck aiming. To be honest, I feel like it has been almost 25 seconds since I had my last shot. I should have taken that, but I did not have the confidence necessary. The Russian courage, as the saying goes all around the world. Trust me, it's not Dutch courage, it is a Russian courage. Dutch do not have courage. Well, anyways, we're gonna use our terrific speed and mobility to move up on these guys. Gonna sit on the other side of this house here. Gonna see what we can do. Oh, object! This is where you can tell object is definitely American. Pessimist, has no vodka in system, gets all angry and upset. It's because this Type 59 is FK. Fuck the Type 59. You got object. Turretless. 286 millimeters of penetration on its Stalinium piercing composite rigid rounds. Nobody can stand up to the Stalinium. Fuck Type 59. Fuck, who does? Exactly, the clue is in the name. Who does? On minimap. Who this? Who this? Who this? Disgusting. Super bad. Anyway, somehow we don't go through this side of Ferdinand. Maybe he turned, maybe he not turned. He probably not turned. He probably make mistake, but who care? He probably make massive mistake, but then game is just stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm Russian. My BL-10 is not inaccurate, you know, because he's Russian. It's just, he's a suka blitz game. So we are going to continue. Just doing nothing. We're going to put HE shells in here so we can hit this what they call it, super Pershing. Nothing super about it. It's American tank, but you know, you want to attack the super Pershing. But I have to back off because he is behind 3 line, and I don't have turret, which is not good in situations. So we're going to fire at the side of this Ferdinand. No, this game's fault is lag. Obviously, massive lag. Object 416 still getting more angry that I'm not doing so well with the last couple of shots. It is not my fault, obviously. I get bounced. Titanium piercing composite rigid round should go through angled armor of the mouse, should be able to go through wheel track of mouse. But it's okay. I will go up here. I will finish super pershing. Ready for this, goblins. Goblins! So, I hope, in summary, need shot before game. Need shot every time fire. Take a position. Just shoot down from position all day long. Is fine. Just don't move. And then when you have to move, just make sure you're moving into Suka Bliat position. And then you will have great times. I hope this tutorial has helped you play your Russian TDs. I will see you next time. Please subscribe.